are going out now for breaking news. As you will recall, we first brought you this story. It's of a young girl, a 21-year-old, last seen at a Taco Bell drive-thru. She drove her bike home that evening. It was a golden black Schwinn. She was never seen again. Her bike was found discarded, thrown underneath a bridge there in a local parish. Now, human remains have been found in a remote cemetery, an overgrown graveyard. Are they the remains of 21-year-old girl Mickey Shunick? Joining me right now out of Lafayette is Corporal Paul Mouton, PIO of the Lafayette Police Department. Sir, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Sir, what do we know about the remains? How were they discovered in this remote graveyard?
Well, we're releasing right now, Nancy. Obviously, the objective of this case was first, most importantly, to bring Mickey home, but secondly, prosecution of the perpetrator in this particular case. And so we received some credible information that was very specific as to where we could locate the body, and we verified that yesterday when we went out to the site, and that's when we began processing the scene and being very meticulous in the removal of dirt, obviously, and with that becomes the collection of evidence, and then finally removing the body and transporting it from the scene.
Corporal, according to my sources, and I'm not sure this is true, but isn't it true that the prime suspect was checked out of the jail yesterday for a period of hours? Leading up to my question, Corporal, did he lead you to the body?
You're correct in that a member of the Lafayette Parish Sheriff's Office who was on the task force for the Mickey Shunick case, along with one of our officers, did check out Laverne. We are not divulging that information, obviously with the advice of our district attorney's office, whom we're working very closely with, as to what was the nature of that removing him from incarceration for that time. And so right now we're holding on to that information until such time that we're able to release it.
Well, Corporal, I really respect that. You didn't dodge the question, but you didn't give me the full answer either. That could play an integral part in the prosecution of this case. Did the suspect himself lead police to the remains of this young girl, Mickey Shunick, her life before her, last seen driving home on a black and gold Schwinn from a Taco Bell drive-thru? With our special guest, Corporal Paul Mouton, out of the Lafayette Police Department. Corporal, again, thank you for being with us. Corporal, I know, I don't know if you're going to admit it to me or not, but I know this must be extremely upsetting to the police force, because not only did you guys put your heart and soul working 24/7 trying to find Mickey, but this guy, I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there, this perv, Brandon Laverne, he's already a registered sex offender, level 3, for climbing into some woman's window, tying her up, and forcing her to perform deviant sex acts. All right, number one. But number two, isn't it true that he is also under suspicion of the murder and the sex assault on the mother of, I believe, 3?
That is correct. We are, we're very direct in how we handle this investigation, but it's been very frustrating all along, and working with the Shunick family, who've been very patient with us. Our main objective is to make sure that he doesn't get out of jail. And you are correct; they are looking at another case in a neighboring parish of Acadia Parish, and regarding their homicide. And so we're in hopes of putting him away with both of these cases. But again, we have to build that case and provide that information for the tools for the DA to perform their job, and that's what we're trying to do now.
Hey, Corporal, in that last case, I believe it was Lisa Pate, body discovered in 1999. Isn't it true that she had 3 children, and the youngest of them was a little girl that had to be put up for adoption because the family couldn't take care of all the children?
I'm not 100% sure on that information. I know she did have children that she did leave behind as a result of her death, but the specifics of her family, I do not have that information.